I'm here with my dear friend, Richard, whom I fondly call Blakey. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. Now, Blakey and I have been friends for how many years?
About 35.
About 35 years. Now, Blakey is the reason that I love boats. And so either you grow up boating or you meet someone. And we lived in the same neighborhood, and I started with a rowboat.
Yep, that's right.
And then we went up to an 18-foot.
Yeah.
And then it's all history after that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got bigger and bigger and faster and skiing like crazy.
That's right. We skied in Wacoit Bay, which we'll show you that later on in this episode. And we also took lots of trips across to the islands. Where else did we go?
Cutty Hunk. Yep, we went to Nantucket once. You went to Provincetown through the canal. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Tashmoo and Tarpaulin Cove.
Oh, yeah.
And Hadley Harbor, great place to swim.
Yep.
Tell everyone why Falmouth is such a great place.
Falmouth's a good combination. It's not only a cruising town with lots of destinations on the island, and it's also fishing everywhere, all through Nantucket Sound and then out to the Gulf Stream. Yeah, it's a really great place.
Yep. And how long have you lived here?
Since 1965.
Since 1965. It's changed a lot, yes?
Oh, yes, yes. A lot more people, a lot more traffic, but that's okay. It's a resort.
Exactly. And so the harbor's changed a lot over the years, too. I mean...
No, they've improved it a great deal. They've added a lot of piers and a lot of good docks and bulkheads, and it's a great place to come into.
Another beautiful day here in Falmouth, too.
It sure is.
Yep. Should we take a tour of the harbor?
Okay.
For old time's sake?
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that. So there you have it. My friend Blakey, the reason I love boating, the reason I'm hosting this show about boating, all because of you. Thank you, friend.
Okay, good.
Here we are, and this is the breakwater. Now you know you're in the Falmouth Inner Harbor. There's no wake in here, so just slow it down. You got a beautiful ride ahead. There's a Falmouth institution right there, the Clam Shack. That is a great place to have fried clams in the summer. They also have the Liberty, the schooner that runs out of there. Right there next to the Tides Motel is the Falmouth Yacht Club. There's the Pied Piper and the Sandpiper. Those ferries go to Edgartown. If you don't take your own boat over to the islands, you can take a ferry. And there's Falmouth Marine, that's a full-service marina. They have a fuel dock there and some transient moorings. And there's McDougal's. They recently painted that, and I love the color. Shows up great when you're coming into the harbor. That's another full-service marina, and they also have a fuel dock too. That's the Flying Bridge restaurant. I worked there through high school and undergraduate school. Great restaurant. Beautiful place to dine and see boaters going in and out of the harbor. There's the harbor master's office and the town docks, where you can call ahead and get a slip and stay for a weekend or a week. You can see the park benches up there. So often you see people sitting there just watching the boats go by. There's also the band shell. They have concerts there in the summer. There's the boat ramp. Easy place to launch your boat right here in Falmouth Inner Harbor, and the parking's free. And there's Pier 37. That has fuel also. And that's where the Island Queen usually pulls in. The Island Queen's the ferry that goes over to the island. Another one, this one goes to Oak Bluffs. And behind me is the bulkhead and the short-term tie-up there. There's the Raw Bar. I'm going to meet Tom there later for some lunch. Well, that's a quick tour of Falmouth Harbor. Isn't it a beauty? Love, love, love this harbor. And more of Falmouth coming up, including we're going fishing for mahi-mahi, stand-up paddleboard, yoga and stand-up paddleboard tour, and we're going to go to Wacoit, and we're going to have some history of Falmouth. Lots more Falmouth coming up. Don't go away.